Christy. Bananaconda haunts your TGYS. I'm Greg.
And I'm Christy. Welcome to TGYS.
Hope everyone had a beautiful, lovely, exciting, enjoyable week out there. I certainly did.
I did too. And let's get into the controversy right now.
Ooh, there's controversy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
With the Raiders, mainly. The Raiders fired their coach, Tom McMahon, this week. He's the special teams coach he was the special teams coach for the Raiders. He got fired because it was seen that he and Pete Carroll were arguing on the sidelines during the Broncos game. So Pete Carroll said, "We don't need you," but I think that they might need to take a look at their team, because they probably need to fire a lot more than just the special teams coach to get a team that's winning.
Yeah, definitely. So Pete said what now? Said, "We don't need you."
Yeah, we don't need you.
And Tom said, "That's okay, I don't need you."
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll go to some other team. And special teams, they're special teams.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Let's be honest. Really, the only problem with the Raiders has been the special teams. So from here on out, Super Bowl.
Yep. And the Broncos also had a little controversy this week because the fans of the Broncos fans were not happy that the Broncos only beat the Raiders 10-7. They think it should have been way more, and they were booing Bo Nix when he left the stadium because he did not score enough points on the Raiders.
Well, they got the win. And really, at the end of the day, the most beautiful wins, the most ugliest wins, are still wins. Bronco fans should be a little bit more thankful and grateful
for the wins that they get.
But again, you just beat the Raiders, so maybe who cares?
Okay. And let's get into our questions. This week, the first question is going to come from Mike, otherwise known as Mike. He noticed on YouTube that there was a video of Miss World Chili contestant singing death metal, and his question was, so since death metal is now a part of Miss Universe, should I start campaigning for Christina Bloom from Agrimonia to represent Sweden next year? Yes.
Definitely. Christina Bloom from Agrimonia, one of the great crust punk bands. Atmosphere. Pretty excited about it, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, Christy's heard me talk about all kinds of bands, but you should totally check them out. Agrimonia rules.
Agrimonia is good.
Yeah, and totally, she should be Miss Sweden, I think.
Yep. Our second question.
Good question, Mike.
Our second question comes from our friend of the show, Susie. Susie.
Hi, Michelle.
And it says, which strains would keep me wanting to watch football? I think any strains that talk about balls. Balls go with football, so any strain that talk about balls is what's going to help you.
Well, I'm going to dive in just a little bit deeper here. So, there's all kinds of strains, Susie, that would help you focus on football. Now, I'm not entirely sure that's going to be a good thing, because some of these strains might make you focus too much on football. Mm-hmm. So then next thing you know, you're going to be like calling out plays, like, throw it to the tight end, or run an out route. Or next thing you know, you'll be playing fantasy football. So Susie, let's stay away from those strains. I don't want you to become that kind of a football fan. So what I recommend is you get yourself a big jar of Trufflegasm. Mm-hmm. We put on the game. We're going to turn down the volume off the TV because that's way too much distraction. And then go ahead and put on like some Concrete Blonde or some Violent Femmes or something in the background. Enjoy your Trufflegasm while you watch a little bit of football. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You know what? I also think Susie might be a good candidate for special teams coach for the Raiders.
She's already qualified as far as I'm concerned. She should coach. She should coach the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got this, Susie.
All right. Next. Our next comment comes from Scott. Scott wants to know, on November 11th, McDonald's is bringing back the McRib. What's your favorite sandwich, fast food or otherwise? So my favorite sandwich, actually, from McDonald's is the filet of fish with just light tartar sauce, because they put too much tartar sauce on that. So I love the filet of fish with just a little bit of tartar sauce. But my two most favorite sandwich is the BTC, which is the bacon, tomato, cheese with extra crushed pepper on the tomatoes, and the French dip with Swiss cheese on it.
All right. Well, I got to be honest, I'm not much of a fast food cat because they don't have McBeers or McWhiskeys. But yeah, I'd rather go to a bar, so it's kind of like fast food, isn't it? And then get a burger or something, or some chicken wings, or something classy like blue cheeseburger. Yeah. But the McRib, I gotta be honest though, with the McRib, I used to work at the thing, and I would always, every once in a while, me and like some other cats that'd be working there and stuff, we'd challenge each other, like when they had the McRib, and so we'd go buy the McRib, and then we'd see if we could get all the way through it, because we actually didn't like it. But we would challenge ourselves to eat it, so we did try. I mean, we honestly tried. But all those guys must have had reactions to the McRib because they all became losers or something. I don't know.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
Can you bring up Darren's question?
Oh, yeah, I got to do questions. Questions. Dun, da, da, da. How do I do this again? Bam. Oh, I got to read. Okay, Christy, we got some questions. Da, 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 da.
Darren or Lena first?
Well, I'm going to tell you if you just let me. Jeez, lady. All right, this question comes in from Lena. Okay, and the question is, just how stoned do you have to be to understand Paul in Paul's video? Now, Christy, I don't think you've seen Paul's video. And Paul actually did a really good job on his video. So it's what he did. It reviews every Morbid Angel album and then ranks them at the end. He does it in one take. It's amazing. And he has graphics.
Nice.
So I was pretty jealous watching that video. Awesome job. It was great. Should have talked a little bit more about Fatal's formulas fatal to the flesh. You should have spent more time on that. That's what I think. Or blessed be the thick. But great video, Paul. Yeah, awesome job.
Oh. Can I ask you a question, though?
And I was going to get stoned anyways.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Who's Paul?
Oh, Paul's a friend of ours.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I needed to know.
Yeah. Oh, you've never met Paul?
No.
Oh, Paul's cool. All right. Then we got a question here. Dun, 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 dun. This comes in from Darren.
Darren, let's go.
All right. Here we go, Darren. Let's see if I can read this. All right. I like gutrectomy and all, but they're getting dangerously close to the borderline of deathcore. Extermination disembowelment seems to have already fallen off a slippery slope. Do we need to be worried about acts such as abominable purity, our corpse, and Anacrinus, and etc. following suit?
I don't know.
You don't know? I think, yes, deathcore is creeping in a little too much. Now, Christy, if you don't know what deathcore is, it's kind of like death metal, so it's got all that, but then all of a sudden, some cat will start singing just out of nowhere, and you can understand it. That shit does not belong. Okay, there's a little bit more to this, and let's see what else he's got on here. He goes, similarly, I like country and all, but some of these guys at work play trash, and it's not even outlaw country. It's not even outlaw country. What's up with that?
My favorite country artist is probably Morgan Wallen. I would not consider him outlaw country.
Not outlaw.
I like him.
Nope.
I also like Jordan Davis, who is also not outlaw country, but he's good.
Yeah.
Who would you consider? Well, okay, for outlaw country, would you consider like the old guys like Hank Williams Jr.?
Not outlaw.
Not outlaw country. So what would you consider outlaw country then?
Hank Williams the third.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would consider outlaw country.
Uh-huh.
How about this? If they're playing it on the radio, if they're playing it on your simulated podcast radio station, internet things, chances are it's not outlaw country.
Okay.
Unless it's on a channel called Outlaw Country.
Okay.
So there's like Waylon Jennings' son, Shooter Jennings. He's
Yeah.
really, really good. Yeah. Well, Christy, I think we done did it. We got through it. Let's ship it over to Scott, see what he's got.
Hey everybody, Sideline Scott here for TGYS. What a day, what a day. If anybody tells you that being a truck driver is a good career option, I'm going to disagree. It's... whatever. Alright, first off, we got November 10th. That is my father's birthday on Monday. Happy birthday to Dad. It is also the birthday of the United States Marine Corps, the Big 250. Now, on November 10th, 1775, the Continental Congress authorized the raising of 2 battalions of Marines. How did they do this? They found a guy named Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Nichols, and they said, go find us some Marines. He went to a bar in Philadelphia called Tun Tavern. He entered the bar and said, anyone who will join the Marine Corps, I will give you 2 drinks. Word spread to other bars. Men wanted to drink. They wanted to fight. They joined the Marines. They created the Marines. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. That's how it all began. In a bar. All right, I had a question. The McRib. I thought it was coming back on the 10th. I am in Covington, Virginia. I'm not lying. I'm in Covington, Virginia. I just walked out of McDonald's. The McRib is back, baby. The McRib is back. I love November because the McRib is always back. However, what's my favorite sandwich? Man, you cannot. A Philly. I am a sucker for a Philly. Any bar and grill I go to, any restaurant I go to, wherever I go, if I'm eating out, give me a Philly. Best Philly I ever had. Truck stop in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. Delicious. All right, Tuesday. Tuesday is Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. So, we're going to do something special today. We're going to do the college football of today. What happened today? All right, we got Army. Army beat Temple 14-13. That was a close one. Navy is playing Notre Dame. That game is still going. Notre Dame is ahead. Air Force is playing South Jose Southern University. They're tied right now, but we'll see how that goes. VMI, the cadets of Virginia Military Institute. Oh, it was a bad day today. They got slaughtered 32-10 by a school called Wolford. I never even heard of Wolford. I have no idea. All right, the Citadel down in South Carolina, the Citadel. They got demolished by the Ole Miss Rebels, 49-0. And in high school football, in my area, a little south of Dana, where I grew up, the Riverview Rams of Sarasota, Florida, they lost to the Venice Indians, who are just a little bit south of Sarasota. But the Venice Indians, they have a JROTC program that's Marine Corps. I went to Riverview. We were Army JROTC, but Venice Indians, they were Marine Corps. So, hoorah to the Venice Indians. That's all I got. I am exhausted. I am tired. I'm going to eat my sandwich and I'm going to bed. I got to go home tomorrow. I got a 400-mile drive tomorrow. Oh, all right, Greg, Christy, happy Marine Corps birthday, happy birthday to Dad, happy Veterans Day, and happy return of the McRib, baby! Woo! Hoorah!
Thank you for that riveting report, Sideline Scott. As always, the best sideline show around.
Christy, what's this one?
Let's go ahead and get into the big board today. We've got the Saints versus the Panthers. The Saints are 1-8. The Panthers are 5-4. I do not like the Panthers because they beat the Packers last week. That was not cool, Panthers. So I'm going with the Saints on this one. Saints are going to do it.
Aw, they love that. Christy, you're absolutely right. The Panthers have been on the board quite a bit this year. So maybe they're my new favorite team.
You gross.
What? What's wrong with them? They get wins. Better than the Saints. But you sure are excited today.
I'm tired.
Anyways, Greg takes the Saints.
Okay, now let's get into an actual game that is kind of their equal. We've got the Eagles 6-2 versus the Packers 5-2-1. I say the Packers are going to take the Eagles this week.
Oh, Packers, Eagles, both teams are a bunch of winners. I don't know what to do on this situation. Packers are having a pretty good year. So are the Philadelphia Eagles. Someone's got to win. Or do they? Could we have another tie?
No.
No, I don't think so
Packers
either.
are going to win it.
I think the Eagles take it right out. Bam!
All right. Last but not least for our games this week, we've got a AFC or an NFC North. Are they no, they're not North. What are they? NFC West. This is the NFC West rivalry. We've got the Arizona Cardinals versus the Seattle Seahawks. The Arizona Cardinals are 3-5 and the Seattle Seahawks are 6-2. I'm going with the Seahawks on this one.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Little bit of bird on bird. Some of my favorite movies of all time. Cardinals, the birds in the desert of Arizona. Seattle, a bunch of birds that live by the ocean and seagulls and stuff.
Like rain this week.
They like water.
They liked rain this week.
Well, it is definitely the rain season up here. Christy, can Seattle do it? Every time I pick them, they lose. Every time I don't, they win. Let's pick them.
Yeah, let's do it. Yay.
Bam! Seattle. Congratulations, Arizona. There you go. All right. Now, what else we got here, Christy?
I think that's it for today.
Well, that's all the time we got for
now.
May all your teams
have fun and be safe.
no lose.
Except for the Packers and the Saints. Packers and Saints. Everybody else on this board can lose. Go.